Well, let's begin with a breaking update in a rare humanitarian approach. Amid escalating tensions in the Middle East, Iran has made special exception for India by opening its airspace to evacuate stranded Indian nationals, mainly students in the region. Tehran has reportedly arranged dedicated flights coordinating with the Indian authorities to ensure their safe return, as this gesture comes even at the time when the conflict zones continue to remain volatile. And as we are looking at another flight, mainly of students who has now returned home in a safer environment, looking at the conflict that has been escalating in Tehran and other cities of Iran as well. It seems like a special gesture, an exception that has been made for India so that the Iranian airspace was opened briefly so that the Indian nationals could be brought back home safely.
The Iranian carrier is going to bring them in a 2 or 3 charter flights, which start from tonight. They will arrive tonight, tomorrow. There is 2 flights tomorrow also, and I think there would be another on the Sunday as well. Yeah, it isn't closed, but we are actually, because it is closed, but because of this issue, we are making arrangement that they open it for the safe passage. Because as I told you, that we are doing our best for the safe Masha to Delhi.
जी मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि हम सेफली वहाँ से आ गए और हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई। बस हमें इंटरनेट की थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम थी कि हमारा घर पे कांटेक्ट नहीं हो पा रहा था, लेकिन हम इंटरनेशनल रिचार्ज करा लिए थे ताकि हम घर पे बात कर सके। हम अपनी डेली अपडेट अपने पेरेंट्स को दे रहे थे और हम बहुत बहुत शुक्र अदा करना चाहिए गवर्नमेंट का, इंडियन गवर्नमेंट का भी, ईरानी गवर्नमेंट का भी, जिन्होंने हमें सेफली यहाँ सेफली अच्छे से पहुँचा दिया और नहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई हमें। उन्होंने हमें अच्छे होटल्स में रखा, हमारा ब्रेकफास्ट लंच डिनर भी सब सही था और वहाँ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हमें, और यहाँ पे भी हम सेफली आ गए।
बहुत डरावने हालात होते हैं जैसे जंग में होता है, लेकिन इंडियन एम्बेसी ने हमें शुरुआत से एश्योरेंस दिखाई थी कि वो हमारी मदद करेंगे। सो वी आर वेरी थैंकफुल फॉर द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट, इंडियन एम्बेसी, दैट दे हेल्प्ड अस इन दिस वेरी क्रिटिकल मूवमेंट। इट वाज रियली वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस एज सिंगल स्टूडेंट्स ओवर देयर विद नो फैमिली एंड नो फ्रेंड्स to deal with the matter, and we are here now, and it's really very considerate of our government and of our CM and of our PM that they brought us over here safe and sound, and we are really thankful.
इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने हमारी बहुत हेल्प की, एम्बेसी वालों हमेशा अवेलेबल थे वहाँ पे, इंडियन एम्बेसी के मेंबर्स अवेलेबल थे, उन्होंने जल्दी से जल्दी हमें इवैक्यूएट कराया। और तेहरान में स्पेशली मैं तेहरान में थी तो तेहरान में ज़्यादा स्ट्राइक्स थे एंड रूफ टॉप से सब विजिबल था, तो हमें तेहरान से दूसरे स्टेट में कुंभ में ले गए एंड कुंभ से मशहद एंड मशहद तो फाइनली आज इंडिया हमारी फ़्लाइट थी।
नहीं, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ वापस आकर इंडिया। काफ़ी हेल्प करी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने, हमें रिलोकेट करा, बार बार होटल्स प्रोवाइड करे, फूड ड्रिंक्स एवरीथिंग, दे वर वेरी हेल्पफुल।
Well, at a time like this, when the conflict is escalating, the situation there remains volatile. This is how India is taking care of its citizens, of its nationals who were stranded. This seems to be a special exception, a gesture, a rare one that has now been made by Iran. Let's listen in to the ambassador himself on what he has to say on bringing back the Indian nationals safely back home.
They are on. There is no problem, major problem with them. And hopefully that there would be no more attacks, because if there would be some kind of the attacks or any kind of thing that makes the situation worse, it will affect all the region, because this is the nuclear facilities. It is not the power plant, or I don't know what kind of the military bases, which is maybe has a very limited effects when it will be targeted. They should provide the proof that we are going for the nuclear weapons. You know that the recent confession by Mr. Gerussi, IEA, he said we couldn't find any proof, any kind of the proof that it shows that Iran went for the weapons or it has it. And some of the, even we can see in the American media, they say, we know that Iran doesn't have the military, we can say, intention for the nuclear issues.
Well, that is not the first time that India has set an example, especially for stranded Indian nationals in spaces across the world where there is unrest, where there is conflict. And yet another example, as we can say, that has been sent by India as far as when it comes to its nationals are concerned in the time of crisis, the Indian government will reach out to them. There has been exceptions that have now been made. An example that has now come in from Iranian side, where an exception for India to evacuate its stranded nationals, mainly who are students who have been studying in different parts of Iran, and they have now been successfully evacuated. This has been another round of the rescue operations under Operation Sindhu that has been carried out.